Hello everyone, my name is Hee-Won Lee, and welcome to the Humanitarian Innovation Design Final Review. I just want to say the RISD students and I really appreciate all the Horizon Center staff and the guests for joining this online review today. So thank you so much. Before we start our presentations, I wanted to give you an overview of our class and the process we took to complete our final projects. In this class, the students learned the core concepts of humanitarian innovation, the participatory design process by co-creating with the Faros Horizon Center staff, and how to develop interactive and tangible educational activities that can be implemented to the Horizon Center design program. Just to give you a bit more context, Faros is a local NGO in Greece where they support refugee minors and women in Athens. Also, the Horizon Center is a design center that Faros and MIT D-Lab launched in 2019 to educate refugee minors and women to gain knowledge, vocational skills, mindsets to build confidence, increase their sense of agency, and realize pathways through which they can improve their livelihoods now and in the future. One core thing I really wanted the students to experience in this class was for the RISD students to gain real-world experience in the humanitarian design domain so they can see how designers can utilize their skills to bring impact to those who are in need. Our initial project goal was to design a curriculum for the Horizon Center Boys and Women's Program where the beneficiaries came to the Horizon Center on a daily basis to learn various design skills through hands-on activities. During the semester, our class had to transform into an online class due to COVID-19. This affected the structure of the class, which meant we had to make major changes. This also affected the Horizon Center program as well. Due to the lockdown in Greece, none of the beneficiaries were able to come to the Horizon Center. With discussions between Faros and MIT, we decided to start an online design class for the beneficiaries to continue their design educations throughout the pandemic. As soon as we decided to launch the online program, all the RISD students agreed we should adapt to the new change to provide as much support to the beneficiaries and Faros staff through this hard transition. So we decided to change our final project to design a curriculum for this new online class. So for our final project, each team had to select a target group and design a week-long design curriculum which includes 3 activities where the beneficiaries can continue their design education. This was a very challenging project due to many constraints we did not have in our regular design program, such as limited access to Wi-Fi, access to materials and tools, the absence of working with other classmates, and also government announcements related to COVID-19, and so much more. To tackle this project, we used the participatory design process where we co-created with the Faros Horizon Center staff throughout the whole process to come up with appropriate and feasible activities that our beneficiaries can do at the place they are staying and also benefit from it. First, we learned about the humanitarian innovation domain and the current situation with the refugee population in Greece. We then learned about the current Horizon Center programs and tried a few of the activities to get a sense how the activities were actually built. We also had many guest speakers in the class to share their expertise and experiences working in the humanitarian domain and especially in Greece. We then learned about the participatory design approach and used the MIT D-Lab design process and methods to start our projects. We also shared many design tools that MIT D-Lab developed, sourced, and used in the field that helps designers to easily understand the different phases of the design process and tried many of these different type of methods in our project. And once again, the most important approach we took in this class was to constantly communicate with the Horizon Center staff to co-create solutions together throughout the whole semester. So before we start our presentations, I just wanted to talk about each team. We had a total of 4 teams in this class, and each team chose a different theme to focus on. We made sure 2 of the teams worked on the boys program and the other 2 teams worked on the women's program. Although the activities are currently focused on a particular group, the RISD students designed the activities in a way where it can be used for both target groups. And as I mentioned in the previous slides, this was a collaborative effort between the RISD students and the Horizon Center staff. So for today's presentation, each team will present their projects by walking us through their design process, explaining the objective and learning outcomes, and also walking us through each of their activities. Just so everybody knows, the RISD students have already disseminated some of the activities on the Horizon Center online class platform, and they are getting real-time feedback from the Horizon Center staff. The RISD students have created enough activities where the Horizon Center can use it until the end of July. We will keep you posted on how each of these activities go in the next coming months. So thank you once again for participating, and I really hope you enjoy the presentations.